Welcome to the Kingdom Tunes, the place where amazing Bible stories come to life in fun and exciting cartoons. Every story is packed with adventure, lessons, and surprises just for you. And today we have a very special story, one of the most important stories of all time. It's the tale of the first man and woman, a beautiful paradise, and a choice that changed everything. Get ready for how Adam and Eve lost paradise. The Garden of Eden was the most beautiful place ever created, an endless paradise where the rivers sparkled like diamonds and the trees stretched high into the golden sky. Flowers bloomed in every color, their petals soft as silk, and the air was filled with the sweet songs of birds. Adam and Eve lived here, surrounded by animals that played together in perfect harmony. Lions napped beside lambs, butterflies danced over crystal-clear streams, and a warm, gentle breeze carried the scent of ripe fruit. There was no pain, no sadness, only joy, love, and endless wonder. But beyond the beauty of Eden, something unseen stirred. High above, in the celestial realm, a figure stood apart from the other angels, Lucifer. His wings once shone with brilliance, but now they carried a deep, restless hunger. He had been one of the greatest angels, but pride had poisoned his heart. He looked down at Eden, at the two humans who walked in perfect peace, and a bitter thought crept into his mind. Why should they have everything? He seethed. Why should they be so special? A plan took shape, one that would change the fate of mankind forever. With a flick of his darkening wings, Lucifer left the heavens, his form twisting and shifting until he became something else entirely, something sly, something clever, a serpent. One day, as Eve wandered near the center of the garden, she came to a tree unlike any other. Its branches stretched high, wrapped in golden vines, and its fruit shimmered like tiny stars. This was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the only tree in the entire garden that God had forbidden them to touch. Eve had always obeyed without question, but today something unusual happened. A voice, smooth as silk, whispered from the branches. "Such a lovely day, isn't it?" Eve turned, her eyes widening as a serpent slithered down the tree. Its scales glistened in the sunlight, and its eyes twinkled with something almost human. "Tell me, Eve," the serpent purred, "why don't you eat from this tree? Look at its fruit, so ripe, so delicious." Eve hesitated. "God told us not to. He said we would die if we did." The serpent let out a soft, amused hiss. "Die? Oh no, my dear, you won't die. In fact, this fruit will make you like God Himself. You will know all things, good and evil, light and dark." Eve looked at the fruit. It did seem beautiful, more beautiful than any she had ever seen. And if it could truly make her wiser, would that be such a bad thing? Her fingers brushed against the smooth surface. Slowly she picked it, lifting it to her lips. The moment she took a bite, something inside her shifted. A strange warmth filled her, like a secret being whispered into her soul. The world around her seemed different now, sharper, louder. A thrill rushed through her veins. She turned and ran to Adam, her eyes wide with excitement. "Taste it," she urged. "It's amazing." Adam hesitated. He knew what God had said. He knew the warning. But as he looked at Eve, something inside him wavered. He couldn't bear the thought of losing her, of being left behind. With a deep breath, he took the fruit and bit into it. And then everything changed. A cold wind swept through Eden. The golden light that had once wrapped around them flickered and faded, leaving them bare, exposed. Shame, something they had never known before, flooded their hearts. Suddenly aware of their nakedness, they grabbed large leaves, covering themselves as fear crept in. A sound, deep and powerful, echoed through the garden. It was not the wind, it was not the trees, it was something greater. Adam, Eve, where are you? God's voice. It had always been a source of warmth and love, but now it sent a shiver down their spines. They had never hidden from him before, but now they crouched behind a tree, trembling. "We are here, Lord," Adam finally said, his voice shaking. "We were afraid. We are naked." "Who told you that you were naked?" God asked, sadness woven into his voice. "Did you eat from the tree I commanded you not to?" Adam swallowed hard, glancing at Eve. "She gave it to me," he said quickly. Eve looked down. "The serpent tricked me." God's sorrow filled the air. His children had been deceived. The trust between them had been broken, and now there was no going back. The serpent slithered back into the shadows, watching with satisfaction as the golden gates of Eden began to close. A mighty angel, radiant and powerful, stood before them, his sword glowing like fire. Adam and Eve turned one last time, looking at the paradise they had called home. The rivers, the trees, the animals, they would never walk these paths again. But even as they stepped into the unknown, leaving Eden behind, a quiet hope flickered in God's voice. "Though you have fallen, I will not abandon you. Your journey does not end here." And so, hand in hand, Adam and Eve walked forward into a new world. It would be a world of hardship and struggle, of lessons learned and paths forged, but it would also be a world where love, hope, and faith could still grow, and that was only the beginning. And so Adam and Eve had to leave paradise, but their story wasn't over. Even though they made a mistake, God still loved them, and He loves us too. What do you think we can learn from this story? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more exciting Bible stories. See you in the next video. Bye.